Hey, y'all get in here. Get in here. Get in here. Foolishness on deck. Foolishness on deck. And we are here. Okay. We got to talk. And this shouldn't take long. So hopefully we can get everybody in here one good time because this shouldn't take long. But the seating chart is out for the RHOA season 16 reunion. And baby, this chart got the internet and the interwebs buzzing. Thank y'all for hitting that like button. Thank you. As you come in, hit the like button. Use your engagement button on the bottom right-hand side. I would have got in here quicker, but I was outdoors getting my exercise today. And the sweat was brutal on my hair, so I had to blow dry it back out to make it look like something because y'all would have been scared of me had I not done that and just came in here like I was. See, I thought I was smart. I put it back in like a rubber band. And I thought, okay, if I get it up off my neck, that'll be enough. It was not. It was not. When I took the rubber band out, y'all, the rubber band still soaking wet. My hair was soaking wet. And it was starting to look a hot mess. Y'all know how it go. So I had to dry it out and try to lay it back down so we could get in here and talk about these people. So, yeah, the seating chart. I would have came in as soon as I saw it. It was the ladies in Discord who actually tugged my coat and let me know that the seating chart was out. And baby, we got some things to discuss. Yes, we do. Yes, we do. So let me greet y'all and we're finna get into the foolishness of the day. Bianca, hey boo, happy Thursday. Y'all know this is One Stranger, One Smile Thursday. Please do your random acts of kindness. If you have not done them already, there is still time. The day is not over. So try to do something nice for somebody that you don't even know. And I promise you're going to feel better after you do it. Okay? Bianca says, happy Thursday. Y'all welcome to the porch. Hit the button, get your snacks, and get your seats. Okay, our head archangel is in the chat. Bianca the beautiful. Y'all tell her, hey, isn't she lovely? Don't y'all agree? Trina Taylor in the house. Hey, girl, thank you for being number 3. Aries Diva. Happy Thursday, girl. She watching at work. Listen, if y'all at work, y'all know the fake cough, fake sneeze, fake something. Don't let them people know you watching me over here clowning and stuff and laughing. Don't do it. Don't fall for it. Miss Sparkle is here, our resident Mary Kay lady. Hey, sis. Happy Thursday. That's right. Engagement button. Send up my bubbles. The circle with the heart emoji. Tap it. Send them up. Send them up. Thank you for being like number 7. You too, Magaline. Good to see you, sis. Too adorable. Love you, girl. I'm so glad you're here. Who else we got off in here? Who else slid in the middle of the day? Callie Dream. Hey, boo. Thank you for being number 13. Hey, where you been? I missed you. Thank you for being number 14. Yes, the reflection corner is wide open for business. DS is here to run it because you know she can't stay out of it. So DS, the crazy, the amazing, the wonderful DS is here to run that reflection corner. And I know y'all are buck wild in here, so do not be surprised if you find yourself with a 14-second violation in the reflection corner. But DS keeps it cute and neat in there. Snacks, the chairs are nice. I think she added cushions. So, you know, you'll be in a very comfortable place for your 14-second violation. Miss Lovely T, thank you for being number 17. Nikita T, hey sis, happy Thursday. So glad to see you. Ma Sweet in the house. Hey boo. How you doing? Seanitra Howell. Hey sister, how are you? Thank you for being number 18. Hey. Listen, this is Dade County's hardest working lady, Miss 305. This lady works all the time. We love you, girl. I'm glad you're here. She working and listening. Sweet beloved in the house. Hey, boo. Thank you for being number 12. Bitter T. Hey, long time no chat. Good to see you, too. So happy to see you. Welcome back. Glad to see you. All right. Tay Blue, where you been? I missed you too with your gorgeous self. How you been doing? Thank you for being 22 and thank you for being 20, my sweet. Listen, girl, you know I had to go live behind this mess. Some truths need to be told. And y'all know I'm the one to tell them. It's some truths that need to be told. And I'm going to tell them. Miss Nisi, thank you for being number 22. 22. She in room 222. You say it's been so long. Oh, my Lord. Baby, I've been here since 2021. I'm so glad you're here now. Make sure you subscribe and hit your notification bell so you can come on back. Real quick housekeeping because the mess we must dive into. Listen, y'all hit the like button as you come in. When the like count goes up, that is your like number. Keep it. tuck it, scribble it on a post-it or something, because you all know we do have the like lottery when the likes are right. I'll call a number. You got 2 minutes to report to the chat with your number and your Cash App, and you might win the like lottery today, okay? And bear in mind, the like lottery is a scratch off. It is not the Powerball. So I got something on your 40, maybe a pack of blacks, but I ain't got nothing on your light bill. So understand, we want you to play responsibly and have fun, but you can't play unless you hit that like button and keep your number. Allie from Miami. Hey, my love, how are you? We missed you. Thank you for being number 28. Also, please make sure that you guys are, if you do have to say a curse word, misspell your curse words. Everybody be kind, be cool in the chat. Respect my moderators. Please respect the host, okay? Because every one of us got sharp mouths, and we're here to make you have a good time and make sure you're safe. Our mods are there to make sure you can have your opinion in the chat and nobody's going to bother you. No bickering, no arguing, no name calling, no adversarial or confrontational behavior in my chat will ever be tolerated. Okay, this is the home of the royal family. We are warm, we are loving, we funny as hell, but we are not disrespectful. So, well, maybe to some of them people we drag, but not to each other. So make sure you keep that in, make sure you keep, keep that energy in here. Okay, it's very important. We're going to keep all commentary on the people we're talking about, and right now it's going to be the heifers on RHOA, them heifers. So let's keep all commentary on them. And if this is your first time hanging out with us, please put FTL or first time live in the chat so we can welcome you personally and individually, because we are happy to have you here. Queena, hey Bookie Boots, thank you for being number 32. Rochelle, that's my girl. Thank you for being 34. I'm so glad y'all made it. Yeah, and if you see somebody that you haven't seen before, welcome them, say hi. If you see them and I don't see them, welcome, folks. You don't have to wait on me. It's everybody's business, not just mine. And yeah, if you see somebody you haven't seen in a while, say hey girl, it's good to see you. How your mama them? Be friendly, be personable. It matters. Yeah. Now, wait, let me make sure. Hold on, y'all. Let's make sure we ain't left none of our girls over on the Instagram. Let's make sure we got all our girls from over there too. Real quick, ain't gonna take but a second. Oh, hey Instagram. Listen, y'all, we are live on YouTube right now. We need y'all to get over there in a hurry. We are discussing Real Housewives of Atlanta season 16 reunion. The seating chart is out. Things are happening and we got to talk about it. Hey, come on over to YouTube. We live right now. So get on over there. I can tell you, matter of fact, we all talking YouTube and Instagram for now. So listen, first of all, we got Brit Eady missing. That heifer is missing in action. Bang Bang Sleazy is not there. They did all this, we're going to talk about it in a minute. So she ain't there. I saw a rumble in the jungle because they done slid Drew all the way to the end of the couch. I saw a whole lot of mass confusion because they got Shamia in the front seat. And I said, well, how the hell that happened? It was some things. We got to discuss some things. So listen, y'all come on in, get comfortable. If you're on Instagram, get off Instagram. Come to YouTube. We live right now. My channel is my name right at the top. Oh my God, Ro! Listen, I'm live on YouTube, but we talking about housewives today, friend. When we was talking about some other stuff, you might have been able to hang with us, but I know the housewife stuff you probably don't care about. But if you do watch the show, Ro, come on. We got a whole bunch of beautiful ladies in there. You know what I'm saying? Like lovely ladies from all across the country. And you might find somebody that you like, friend. Come on over to YouTube to my channel. It's my name. Just type it in and come on over. Okay? So listen, anybody else who catches this on replay, get to YouTube now because we live right now. Okay? All right. Bye. Listen, y'all, I was trying to catch y'all one. He tall, black, and fine. And I'm talking about tall, black, and fine. I was trying to catch y'all one. Hey, Allie from Miami got her crown back. Hey, boo. Y'all, welcome back, sis. Ian, the chord whisperer, the chord junkie. I almost called you the chord whisperer. You the chord junkie. This is my nephew. He's number 40. Okay. All right. 29 minutes of work left. I can dig it. I think I saw SFF come in. Is that what I saw? Hey now. Hey now. Say now. What's going on? Thank you for being 38. My beautiful niece, Couture Bay, is here. And she's also number 38. All right. That's all. Listen, Kelly Dream, I was trying to get him in here for y'all. I don't know if he gonna take the bait, but I was trying to get him in here for y'all. He's single. I know him and all his people. Yeah, good pedigree. I was trying to get, listen, RHOA got to be 6'8". He either 6'7", 6'8". Tall, black, fine. Got them white straight teeth. He built, he healthy. He ain't got no belly. He muscular and stuff. Listen, I was trying to get y'all one. I was trying. Y'all know I ain't no good. But I was sure trying to get you one to get him to slide up in here. Listen, it's too many pretty ladies in here, and you can't blame a girl for trying. You cannot blame me for trying. I mean, you could blame me for trying, but I don't know why you would. E. Davis, thank you for being 42. Hey, Nikita T, I'm good at it. I'm good at it. When I know a man is single and he works, and he puts coins in the bank, and he look nice, and he come from a decent family, I'm gonna meddle. I wouldn't be me if I didn't. Like, that's my nature. That's who I am. Y'all better be glad y'all don't live around me. I would be setting up all kind of fake barbecues and fish fries to just, trip y'all and make you fall into a good man. Sure would. I ain't no good. Y'all know it. Listen, Kelly Drew, talking about, oh Lord. Listen, y'all got to understand who I am. Okay, that's who I am. I like to meddle and get in people's business. That's what I'm good at. She said, bring him to me. I was trying. You ain't see me trying? I was trying. I was giving it all I had. Hey, Quiet Storm. That's right. Save your like numbers. How's our princess today? Is she still wreaking havoc? I hope she is. Say, do he have a twin in the letter community? He don't have a twin, but I might know somebody. Let me think on it. Y'all know I be in everybody's business. Nina GZ, thank you for being number 47. Nikita say, I know, sis, you the best. I try. Y'all know I love y'all. I love y'all for real. Like, not for play. If we was in the same city, y'all wouldn't have no peace. None. All these, look how pretty, look at Bianca. Look at Nikita. See, you see what I'm saying? Look at Nina. All these pretty women, you think I wouldn't cause a ruckus? I would be, I'm telling you, every other week it'll be a fish fry for no reason, just randomly. Lulu's little girl, hey sis, how you doing? How you feeling? Says she fussing at me right now because she don't want to take a nap. But see, why you gotta be the oppressor? You see, you being the oppressor. That's you being the oppressor. Just play with her till she pass out. That's all. Don't try to force her. Don't do that. Y'all so mean. See how I can do that now? When I was still raising little ones, I had to be the oppressor. Yeah, you get the grandma status, and then we get to flip the switch and then be nice. So yeah. Thank you for being number 48, Auntie Eva. So dig this. The seating chart is out. Let me go and pull this bad boy up. Listen, you driving? Well, stop typing. Y'all, Auntie Eva gonna tell us she driving, but typing. If you don't stop typing and driving, my peanut is here. She is number 51. Okay, so this is what had happened. This is the seating chart. Don't that look lopsided? We got 3 on one settee and 4 on the other one. At this point, all y'all needed was a love seat. So y'all gonna have a love seat and a sofa? Because how y'all gonna have 2 sofas and you ain't got but 3 people on one side? Them heifers can fit in a love seat. You could get them 2 bar stools and a sitting chair. This look lopsided as hell. Inell, thank you for being number 49, girl. But now listen. Let's talk about this thing. What y'all notice? What stands out the most to you? Because I'm gonna tell you what I think about this mess in just a minute. What stands out to y'all about this seating chart. Because I'm going to tell you what I think about it. Where the hell is Bang Bang Sleazy? Let's do that part first. Where is Bang Bang Sleazy? Where's she at? And I'm going to talk about it. I am. Because y'all know, I ain't no Kenya fan. But I told y'all from the gate, and I ain't never changed the way I feel. My sentiment has always been just what it is. And I can almost guarantee you it's never going to change, right? I told y'all what I thought about that. And I told y'all I felt like what Bravo should have done was just suspended that lady for a few episodes and bring her back. Then when I heard that they was not going to have her at the reunion, I was done. Because what the hell, how you not going to have her at the reunion? And one of the things you talked about ad nauseum was her spa event and her coming up with the poster boys with this girl singing karaoke. And y'all know what I'm talking about. I'm that girl. Thank you for being number 52. So now y'all done got rid of Kenya for the rest of the season. You didn't give Kenya no confessionals, and we needed to hear what she had to say about some of the stuff that she did and some of the stuff that was said about her. You didn't give her no confessional, but you gave Ralph with a suit jacket and no shirt a confessional. You got Dennis sitting up in there looking like the lucky Buddha next to Portia in a confessional. You got Uncle Charles in a confessional embarrassing all the hell out of Angela. But Kenya, who was a pivotal part of this season, and dare I say, she did it in 4 episodes. She did it in 4. You didn't invite her to the reunion. And then this hooker didn't even show up. And I do mean hooker, not figuratively. It looked lopsided as the Powder Ranger smile. Hello. Yeah, everybody who got a problem with Portia on one couch so they can screech. Yeah, that's the whole idea. They supposed to screech like Valkyries. And we're going to talk about that too. Because Drew Sidora with her lion tail was on Breakfast Club, and we finna drag her too. When I say I'm just about over this show, not just about, I am over it. Y'all know I don't like these people. I've been waiting for this show to get canceled or to go ahead and do a series finale and wrap it, drop the curtain, because first off, y'all not casting this show right. You're allowing these people to fake scenes and come in with fake lives, Drew. You letting your newbies come in, you sicking them on people. But this the thing, Eva, they have to invite them there. So they never invited Kenya. And I think it's at the last minute that Bang Bang Sleazy decided not to show up. You got your newbies coming in here as fans, faking scenes, trying to get a moment, production overproducing. We ain't seen not narrate a stitch of actual reality on this show. Not narrate a stitch. If we get a crumb of anything real, it's something awful, like the way Charles talking to Angela and her begging him to give us some fakery, because the real is getting uncomfortable for everybody to watch. And I think I speak for everybody when I say that. Aries Diva says she didn't have nothing to give to the show, so she decided not to go because she would add nothing to the reunion. That's bull crap. And 7 Sacks, I love you, but that's bull crap, sis. First of all, she getting ready to be feuding with her so-called bestie Kelly. Why the hell would she not be there for that? Why would she not be there for that? Why would she not be there for viewers' questions about her being a ghetto hood booger who's threatening to shoot people on RHOA? And you know it's gonna be some viewer questions about her behavior. And why she always acting aggressive, like she want to get violent with people. So people was going to have questions for her. Oh, she absolutely could have contributed. The view 9 times out of 10 was going to be viewer questions about that polo country club golf horses in a tea hat with a pretty little thing outfit event she did with the empty brown boxes with drawers in them. It was going to be questions about the fact that she ain't paid that event decorator and then telling everybody the girl's event planner and lying on her. it was going to be questions about that man saying he was bending her husband over a balcony. It was going to be questions about a lot of stuff. A whole lot of stuff. So she did need to be there, especially in light of the fact that she ran around bragging that I was the one got Kenya off, and then you couldn't even fill her shoes. Now, how pitiful is that? Yeah, Bravo definitely wasted some episodes, baby. They did. Oh, you said it would be a snooze without Kenya. Well, you know, we done had reunions without Kenya before. So I'm not gonna pretend like, oh, you know, we can't make it without Kenya. We can. We've done it before. What I'm saying is Bravo made a tactical error. They should have suspended her for a few episodes to pacify whoever called up there for Bang Bang Sleazy, and then brought that lady back. That's what I'm saying. And Bang Bang should have got the same amount of time suspended for threatening gunplay on RHOA, because that has got to be the most ghetto thing I've ever seen in my life. DSA mattress Barbie couldn't bring the mattress to the reunion. That's why she can't come. I'm tired. She could have strapped that mattress to her back. Bianca said nobody else has drama that's reunion worthy to address. They arguing over elementary BS, and they are. SFF, you know, Nene could probably save them, and that's the only reason I don't want her to come back, because I do not want Nene to save these people. The ladies who are on this show right now, when Nene left the show, they were very much comfortable with helping them do that black woman in. They were very much comfortable to act funny with her after the fact. Then you got people like Portia, who downright used Lanithia, stabbed her in the back, not once, but twice. Not once, but twice, to make herself more likable, because she needed to slide up under and hide up under Nene. I don't really want Nene to save this show for them people. I want it to go ahead and get canceled and then let everybody make their money how they make it. Let them go ahead and get it how they live. Sharon Middleton, thank you for being number 53. Yes, Southern Ivy, a love seat and one couch. That's what we need. One love seat, one couch. Because you, what you gonna do with the other couch? What y'all gonna put on there? A bunch of throw pillows? Because that's lopsided. If I'm wrong, y'all tell me. Hey, Brittany Monet say she could have cleared up her side at the reunion. She sure could have. And brought receipts. If you paid that girl, bring the proof that you paid her. Because right now, up to a few days ago, you still owe that young woman $1,750. And the country club is still suing your husband for $10,000 for services that they provided for you at that event that he ain't paid for. Hey, Black Honeybees. Say Brit NCNS is gonna force most odd these ladies to, oh, okay, retype that, sis. I can't translate. You was typing too fast, or autocorrect got you. One of them. Queen says she probably not coming back next season, in my opinion. Oh no, yeah, the fact that she ditched them at the reunion at the last minute, and it's your first season, I don't think she coming back. Yeah, Sharon, she kicked up all that dust and didn't even show up for the reunion. But now hold on. Eva, what you call it, shooting people some bail? I gotta shoot her some bail, y'all. I got to. See, this the thing. She ain't never had no glam. That's why she looked like she looked. That's why she looked like Madam the Puppet. I told y'all that girl is a whole leather sock puppet. Y'all know them packages coming out of China been delayed. And that's why she didn't make it. I'm gonna give her some understanding. Y'all know the packages out of China have been delayed. So we gotta be fair. We gotta be fair. Now she did her fancy high class event in a $49 outfit from Pretty Little Thing. That gives me that the rest of everything else in her closet probably drop ship from China too. And thank you for being 54, Brittany. So if that's the case, it leads me to believe that maybe her outfit didn't come in the mail. That could be what it is. Trina say, Child Charles sitting on that phone looking like Black Jesus from Good Times that JJ painted. Hey, Jesus was black. And he wasn't there another color. Sweet my sweet say she going to be there just like she didn't make it to take pictures. He like he did Karen Hugo. Oh, I don't think nobody gonna bring no picture of her. She, Ashley did that, brought the picture of Karen or whatever, because them heifers can't survive without Karen. Karen is the air that they breathe. So even when she not there, she's still the topic of conversation. Brittany is not that girl. Nina GZ say, never thought I'd say this, but I miss Nene. Well, some of us are Nene fans. Like Nene, literally, I like her. The rest of these women, I'm telling you, you can put them all in one bucket and kick them into the sea, and I'd be fine. Yep, strapped that mattress to her back like Andre 3000 had that piano strapped to his back at the Met. You sure right. You sure right. See, I agree. Nene could save this show, but that's why she doesn't need to come back. She made enough money for them people. Yep, and they showed her exactly how much they appreciated it too. Not at all. Not at all. Well, we're going to get into Kenya's comment. Yes, we are. Miss Thing, she ditched the reunion and did not show up. Hello, Patricia Hunt. Welcome. If this your first time, sis, welcome. If not, welcome back. Say her and her hubby must be unemployed at the moment. They was unemployed when they got there from the looks of it. So listen, I'm going to tell y'all, if you don't mind, I'm going to tell y'all everything that I see wrong with this chart. Y'all all right with that? I want to tell y'all everything that I see wrong with this chart. Okay? So listen. 1, Bang Bang Sleazy should have been forced to show up. They should have threatened to withhold her check or to take her to court and do litigation to make her return part of her pay. She should have been forced to show up. There's no way in hell she should have been able to just ditch. It's one thing, okay, you're not going to hire her back. Well and good. Hey, Angie girl, thank you for being 57. But she should have been made to show up, and they should have threatened to litigate if she did not or withhold pay. There's no way in hell she should have got away with that. Okay. Hey, Creeby. That's number 1. Number 2, Kenya Moore should be on that seating chart. Now, which couch she'd have ended up sitting on, I'm assuming over there with old school, with Portia, Phaedra, Cynthia. I could see her over there. And it's a missed opportunity. Just like not having Sheree Whitfield on this show was a missed opportunity and a terrible mistake on the part of Bravo. Thank you for being 58, Creeby. Thank you for being 59, Amanda K. Just like that. And thank you for being 60, Malaya Lachelle. I'm sorry. I remember you told me, corrected me, and I apologize. Did I see Brit's story? No, but we could pull it up. Ellie from Miami said, I'm glad she didn't show up. Make it easier, not bring her back. No, but I need her to be there to answer for all of the things that she's done on that show and off that show that are extremely heinous. The fact that that's not the case is a problem. But what I was saying is missed opportunity for when it came to having, yes, Sheree would have worn Angela out. Sheree would have worn Angela out like an old pair of shoes. And we needed that energy. Nextly, Kenya being there, Cynthia and Kenya, we need a reckoning. Because Cynthia can say what she wants. I just held my friend accountable. Girl, holding your friend accountable is telling your friend what you think. Not doing a press tour and sitting in every interview you can sit down in bad-mouthing your friend. That's not it. Now, if you didn't mind doing that to her, that's fine. Because Kenya done backstabbed you too. You know what I'm saying? Both of y'all ragged as hell. You're pretty. You look great. Cheekbones. Bailey is gorgeous. Like, who can say she ain't? Kenya Moore is absolutely beautiful. Who can say she's not? But both of y'all real pretty heifers is real trifling and real snakish. So I can't say, Cynthia's so terrible for doing that to Kenya. I mean, hell, Kenya did her dirty. Kenya sat there and tried to mess up her engagement. when that man wanted to propose. Kenya sat there and tried to embarrass that girl in her own winery to make her look like she didn't know the business she was in. We've seen Kenya do some raggedy stuff. On the girls' trip, Kenya was a little raggedy there. So we done seen them be raggedy, but I feel like, you know, them two heifers needed to be on the same on that reunion stage to have a reckoning. Like the whole point is to get some type of resolution. Y'all need to go ahead and bump heads, either make up or agree to disagree and go your separate ways. Oh, what's the song? Let's just kiss and say goodbye. Do one of the two, but something that should have happened. Kenya not being on that stage is a mistake. Bravo and the truly original NBC, y'all made a horrible mistake. And then that heifer didn't even show up. The next problem I got with this seating chart. Why is Shamia in the first chair? Why is Shamia in the first chair? I can't imagine nothing that's going to happen in the next couple of episodes that's going to be so exciting that Shamia, what's her husband's name? I know Morton, but I don't know. Mwangi. Why is she in that first chair? How come? Hey, Darren Hood. Bianca said, I agree. That's some drama and I'm here for it. Yeah, Kenya and Cynthia would have gave us a show. It would have been the old school RHOA. Yeah, his first name, Gerald. I was trying to get his surname right because that's her name. Mrs. Mwangi. I believe that's what it is. If I'm wrong, somebody check me. Brittany says so she could talk about Portia and her friendship. Yeah, that is not enough. In the words of our little nephew Kendrick, it's not enough. It's not enough. DM Rocks, hey boo. Well, you know, time will tell. At this point, Bravo has done some raggedy stuff. Oh, it definitely should not have been Drew. We're gonna get to her. Definitely shouldn't have been Drew. Cause see, I feel like this is a little bit of reckoning for these fake fans, and I ain't dissing nobody, but Shamia ain't got no business in that front seat. No business. I would have gave her the second or the third. Her and Drew could have been interchangeable, second or third on that same side. The person that should have got the front seat on that side, not because of the rehearsed reads and rehearsed lines and all that fan crap, is Angela. Because her personal story is getting interesting. Her personal story is getting interesting. Malaya say any shred of sympathy anybody had for Brit is gonna go right in the trash because she said the pictures Kenya showed was not her. Yeah, you know, I don't know if anybody got any sympathy for her. Most people don't like her, except the people that she bribed with food. Then say, what exactly did Shamia bring? Child acting like Sarah, trying to snake a snake. Same thing that Drew tried to pull. They tried to snake a bigger snake because Portia's a huge snake. Portia's a king cobra. And they came in there with garden snake action, and Portia bit both of them. And did it quietly, too. Did it quietly bit them. SFL says it's time for Drewski to go. I agree. So, like I was saying, Angela should have had that first chair on that side over there. Ain't no reason Angela should be in the second chair. Legit, no reason. None whatsoever. There's no reason Angela should have been in that second chair. Angela gave us more personal story. This is why I laugh at the people that's like, oh, Drew should have been in the first seat. For what? The hell did she give? I can't breathe. I gotta weave. And this concocted fake crap with Portia. No, ma'am. You ain't gave us none of your real story The minute your mama was finna tell the truth, you cried and ran out the room to stop her from talking. Soon as Ralph went to telling, and we found out later he was telling the truth that he paying all the bills in that house, you ran out the room and sat in the car and went to crying in. Drew ain't gave us no personal story. She did what she always do. She tried to concoct fake acting scenes with the girls and then act like a victim and then run away. That ain't it. Anybody tell me about she need to be in the first seat, I'm going to take it as you either a new fan or you one of them emotional people, and you have decided that, you know, because you don't like Portia, she's now, Drew is great. Y'all ain't like her last season, the season before, and I don't like her now. Don't. Brittany Monet said Shamia paid for that seat. No, she didn't. No, she didn't. Them executives be doing that because they think they so smart and they stupid. Kelly can never be in the front seat. Kelly is the one who should have had the last seat. Now, while I don't like Drew, we gonna keep it funky. She gave more than Kelly. Only thing Kelly did was run around and piggyback on other people's conversations and be loud. And lie backwards and forwards. Because I done caught her lying a couple times this season. She told a few lies. Real loud. Wait for other people to have an issue and then she jump in it. Angie Girl said Drew whole reason for living is Portia. That's all I'm getting from it. Because she was on the Breakfast Club telling lies, talking about, oh, go naked hair ain't no good. When I tell y'all I had to stop, now I ain't bought none of Portia hair. I wear my own. And that's not to say I ain't wore a wig or two in my day. Thank you for the super chat, A. Say Bulletina just posted a dress and not showing up and now it's saying the pictures King display was not her. Okay, thank you for the super chat, baby. We're going to get to her on her post in just a minute, but I appreciate the support. I love you. I'm glad you're here today. Hey, I've been missing you. So look, she on the Breakfast Club talking about, oh, go naked hair ain't no good. And I say, wait. I don't wear them wigs. But I done seen Portia hair. And we saw your hair before you started wearing go naked, Drew. See, this is why those of us that ain't emotional don't like you. Because all you do is lie. You just wake up and just dry lie. And the people who are emotional and just dedicated to, if she got an issue with Portia, we got to pretend like we like her. I'm not playing with you, girl. We saw you. You first came on this show with Daniel Boone's coonskin cap on your head. You didn't have a decent hairdo until Portia gave you some of them wigs. Now, I don't know about them wigs, but I know when we see them on her head, they look real nice. They look real sharp. We done seen her in the short ones, the long ones, different color ones. And we also seen you, Drew. We saw you long as you still was getting fresh wigs from Portia as the brand ambassador. See, she hooked you up because your look was messed up. And she helped you with your hair. She couldn't help you with your shape and stuff. Because you went lying talking about, oh, I had a mommy makeover and you still shaped up like a special case cereal box. But that girl gave you that hair. Now, Portia might be a snake, but she's a snake with a darn good wig. And we saw your wigs before that girl gave you them wigs. Now talking about, oh, the hair ain't no good. It ain't no good. If you bleach it, it ain't no good. Girl, first of all, who the hell told you to bleach a wig in your house and you ain't no cosmetologist? Do you even understand all the chemical processes that go along with bleaching some hair? Did you do a bond builder on it after you bleached it? See, you now you back to doing your hair in your kitchen is what the hell going on. Because you didn't want to come in and bring us the real story. So you thought I'll just cook up some fake stuff where I'm going to do a photo shoot with this girl company behind her back. And then I'm going to sit up and then I'm going to go and film with this man so I can pretend like she's jealous of me. And you know that ain't what that girl was saying. And all the other women on that show told you that they wouldn't want you filming with their exes either. Yeah, Amanda K, I can't do it. But she shouldn't have been in that last seat. But just set up on the Breakfast Club line. I'm like, oh my God. I don't know how nobody can stand her. Every time she just... Yeah. I came on the show because I just wanted to show who I really was. I wasn't trying to, create no moments for the camera. My head snapped again. I said, all you did was try to create moments for the camera. Did she think we forgot about that trip when she was over there pretending like Sheree was doing something to her? Like, all she do is pretend people doing stuff to her and cry. All you do is act for the camera. She should have came in and told her real story. You are divorcing your midget husband possibly from a lavender marriage, possibly not, who was your business partner more than anything because he wanted to be a TV star, and you finagled the LLC and slipped it and dipped it and dissolved it and made a new one to get your money because you didn't want him to get the percentage he was getting as your business partner / lavender husband, and you was messing around with Ty, but then you started going with Black. You had a story. See, Drew wouldn't give us no real story. She wouldn't give us no real story. Only thing she got going for is, oh, look what Portia doing to me. And most of the season so far, we saw Portia avoid you. The first conversation she gave you, real conversation, was this last Sunday. So no, she could, ain't no way in hell she should be in the front seat. Matter of fact, the more I think about it, put her in the third seat. Shamia can get number 2. Only because she got a lot of stuff to answer for. Because Shamia really got on my nerves. Like I started off thinking like, well, maybe Shamia gonna make me like her. And then no. Darren Hood say, plus it didn't make sense to put Angela and Kelly seated to each other, next to each other. I don't know about that. Why you say that, Darren? Tell me some more. I got to know what you mean, because I don't know if I know what you mean. Hey, Gifty, say Kelly threw events and was just a follower. That's it. Last seat. Last seat. In the court junkie say people who got sympathy for Brit rode the short bus, the short cheese bus to and from school. I agree with you. I'm with you when you're right. I'm with you when you're right. Hey, Belicious. Right. Thank you, Belicious. Them wigs was awful. Y'all remember? Okay, put a 1 in the chat if you remember. And y'all do not have to repeat all the stuff Kenya and Toyota Forever said about her. But put a 1 in the chat if you remember how bad Kenya and Toyota Forever clowned her for walking around with somebody's dust mop, somebody's ragdoll puppet on her head. She had a whole Shar-Pei on her head, a schnauzer. She was just walking around wearing the whole PetSmart on top of her goddamn head. You ain't had a decent wig till that snake gave you them wigs. Stop that. Lying. Miss Nisa say, my daughter brought some go naked hair. That's some good hair. That's what I heard about it, was that it was some good hair. If I didn't have no hot flashes, I'd have went and got me some. Quiet Storm said, I bet she was telling that lie while wearing go naked. Probably was. Trying to revive them old wigs because Portia won't give up, won't give her no new ones. She done fell out with her. Nina say, just wake up and dry lie. That's what she do. That's what she do. Just wake up, just like, oh, what a beautiful morning. The sky is pink. And start crying if you don't agree with the lie she tell. Portia got out them funeral home week. Angie girl, ADS, come get your sister. You got a 15-second violation. This girl said funeral home wigs. Yeah, we're trying to mess with the girl livelihood. Trying to badmouth her wigs because she ain't got no businesses. You gotta wait. What Phaedra say for them Black movies? Oh Lord, you gotta wait for somebody to call you to do one of them Black movies, Drew. You need to get you a business going. Start you a business and don't try to badmouth nobody else, no other Black woman business. Don't do that. I don't like when people do that to Kenya. I don't. That lady got her salon. She put a lot of money in it. Let that lady try to cultivate and build her business. Don't be sitting up bad mouth and going by there on days like, oh, it's closed. She out of business. Stop doing that to Black women. Let them women make their money. And the nerve of Drew. You sitting up there, your mama almost spilled your tea, Drew Silla. You ain't getting no child support. Me and your sister helping you with the churn. That's when she fake cried and went stomping off with her shoulders pulled up. I can't stand that heifer. She make me sick. Trina say Drew is definitely lying because Portia wigs made Drew look a whole lot better because them wigs she had before, she need to give them back to the Tyler Perry Productions. Girl, them was Nollywood wigs. That wasn't even Tyler Perry. That girl had on Nollywood wigs. Hell, not even good Nollywood, Asabawood wigs. I'm talking about Dan with the bad production, bad lighting, bad effects, Asabawood. That's what she had. Belicious, thank you for being 68. Say, Latoya joked the mess out Drew's hair and did. Wore her out. about them beat up wigs. She came on that show in struggle mode. Struggle mode. Yeah, that hair be laid. Yeah, she can get the third seat. Shamia need the second seat because Shamia got a lot to answer for. Shamia has been real trifling and duplicitous, and she plays in the audience faces like we dumb. And I don't really like it. I don't like it. Brittany say being a child actress makes you delusional. That's why Drew is weird. You know what? Now, Brittany, I was talking to Peanut and I said that all them child stars, especially them Disney ones, they be weird looking and awkward. Not like they ugly, but it be something weird and like the way they move and the way they present. Yeah. Plus, I believe that's the old man's child. DM Rocks, here you go. Kelly was the lapdog of a lapdog. Y'all kill me with a lapdog. Y'all learn a word and wear that. Yeah, she done overprocessed that wig. Messed around and had too strong of a developer, left it on too long. Didn't have no type of bond builder. I know Olaplex, they say Olaplex breaking people real hair, but you could use the Olaplex on that wig. You can. I'm just saying. And they got the one you could put in the bleach to try to keep your hair strong while you stripping it. Trina say no SpongeBob did her mommy makeover because she has a square body. Yeah, but she lied. She just lied. Oh, I lost 20 some pounds. I did a mommy makeover. Ain't did nothing. Quiet Storm. 22 seconds violation. DS, come get your sister Quiet Storm. Take her and her wrench to that corner. But all she do is just sit up and lie. So give her number 3 so we can question her about what's going on between her and Ralph. Her and Wreck-It Ralph. Right, that second mortgage and defaulted on that loan. Oh, child, we was talking about that. We was talking about that. We was talking about all that stuff she did. Drew's still making it hard to feel bad for her, even with Ralph. Yeah, I can't feel bad for her with Ralph because at the end of the day, her and Ralph is two of a kind. Oh, he's so mean, he's so horrible, he's so terrible. But then we see you on Memorial Day, this man feeding you hand to mouth. He putting food in your mouth. What are you, a baby bird? You a hummingbird? You's a swallow? You's a red-breasted robin? Why the hell is he dropping food in your mouth with his hand? But as long as the camera's rolling, oh, he's so terrible, he's so evil, he's a monster. Just like he asked you what a narcissist was and you couldn't tell him. I'm tired. But yeah, and like I said, Kelly need that last seat, the very last one. The very last seat, whichever one that is. Kelly Dream say fake coughing wasn't working. I had to close my office door. I'm sorry, sis. But these, you see they out of control. You see this. You see they out of control. Amanda K said, now Dr. Wendy had the best. She did. Because y'all remember Wendy first season? She over there at Robin's engagement party with that white dress on looking like a broken cigarette. Child, Wendy went and ran up under that knife, came back out of there. Bubbling brown sugar. She already was pretty, but she went and got the oh, okay. Queen fixed it. Okay, good. Tracy Lashley, girl, they say they popped you by accident. Don't go nowhere. Don't go nowhere. It was an accident. We love you. But and a woman was in the basement. Well, I mean, you know, it is what it is. Them people had an arrangement from what I seen in them court papers. That wasn't no real marriage. Hey, Ruth Ann Leverett, thank you for being 74. Billy Joy, hey, boo. We gonna get it. We going. Yeah, Wendy, when I say Wendy look good, Wendy went and got a foundation to match her complexion, slid up under that knife one good time. Child, please, Wendy around there making them shame. Yep, Drew had scarecrow wigs. Baby, she could have guarded a whole 10 acres of corn with them wigs she had on. You see her wigs and just start singing the song from the Wiz. You can't win, you can't break even, and you can't get out of the game. People keep saying things are gonna get better, but they just keep on looking the same. Hey, Queen, how you doing, sis? Girl, we gotta talk. Because listen, I'm gonna tell you why. You let me know when you can talk, or I'm gonna call you when I get off of here. Because the gossip over there in Niger, them girls acting a fool. After Ruby's wedding, everybody's at everybody's throat. So we gotta talk, because I can't talk about it with them because they don't know who I'm talking about. So we gotta talk. Thank you for the super chat, sis. I love you. But yes, when I tell you, you can win. Listen. No, you can't win. Definitely scarecrow action. Definitely scarecrow action. And it didn't make no sense. It didn't make no sense. It didn't make no sense. Something funny going on there. But, you know, all the personal story that Drew could have gave us, she didn't give it to us. Aside from her being a liar, aside from her being gross and creepy. Hey, Ashley Kane, y'all know me. Considering that I don't like none of them, if she'd have gave us personal story, because I think she got a hell of a story, I would have definitely said second chair, if not first. Angela got some stuff going on, and it looked like her stuff about to come tumbling out the closet. That's why I say Angela need that first chair. And I could see them giving Portia the first chair. Whether y'all like it or not, I could see them giving that girl the first chair, because y'all done made the whole season about her. Everybody complaining about Portia being in that first chair, thank yourselves. Because that girl gave us, in the beginning, she wasn't hardly giving us nothing. And I mean nothing. Portia scenes, a tumbleweed could have came through there and did the funky Watusi. Nothing. Nothing. And I mean nothing. And what did we get on social media? Every goddamn day. Portia. Y'all gave her that seat. Y'all gave it to her. So thank yourselves. Every one of y'all that was online while Portia was giving us a big nothing burger, the biggest goose egg we've ever seen her turn in. She gave us nothing. Absolutely nothing. And between production, trying to force a scene with her, got everybody trailing her around like she Mother Goose and they the ducklings. And y'all on social media, push. Y'all gave her that seat. Y'all did. Between y'all in production, y'all put her in that seat. Because without y'all in production, she'd have been where Phaedra's sitting, and maybe they could have put, somebody else in the front seat over there. I don't know who, since Kenya gone. But y'all gave it to her. Straight up. Y'all handed it to her on a silver freaking Fraganackle platter. And I ain't saying she deserved it, but y'all did it. Y'all did it. Thank you, Darren. Hey, Miss Gigi. Child, what Drew should have said was she couldn't diet in her kitchen sink. Drew back to wearing bad hair because that girl done took them wigs back. I hope Portia ain't repossessed them wigs. Now, Portia got a nasty spirit. Portia got a nasty spirit. I mean, a nasty spirit. I hope. Let me ask y'all this before I run my mouth, and then we're going to go see what this heifer had to say and what Kenya had to say, her post. But tell me this. Y'all think Portia was nasty enough to repossess that girl wigs? Y'all tell me in the chat. Lord Diaz say Drew got the cowardly lion on her head. I'm a lion in my own way. Yeah, but hey, all I want to know is, do y'all think that heifer went and tried to repossess them wigs from that girl? Because she'll do something nasty and just be smiling. Nina says she probably did repossess. You think that nasty heifer repossessed them wigs? She better not have took them wigs back from that girl. Because at least she can go pay somebody to wash them and condition them and style them back where she could still use them. DS say she would repo the DS. That's why you always in the reflection corner. That's how you got your job. This fool say she would repossess him. Brittany say Portia don't want it back. I don't think she want it, but I don't put it past Portia. Portia really be, you know, she got a little nasty to her. She got nasty to her. I don't put it past Portia to try to repossess them wigs. But y'all say maybe she didn't. Okay. Angie girl say no because Portia knows that house is full of roaches. DS, come get your sister. Didn't I have you come get her before? Keep up for 24 seconds this time. This girl. Miss Gigi say it ain't been beneath or above her to do it. She burned them just cause. I could see her doing that just cause. I hope she wasn't nasty enough to repossess them wigs from that girl. Nina say yes, hand them here into this trash bag. I don't want them and I don't want you to have them either. Y'all mean too. Brittany say she gave her the used wigs anyway. But Brittany, can we be for real? Used or not, it was better than what she was wearing before. That heifer was walking around with the whole pet store on her head, and I stand by it. Oh, Bitter T says she could have wrote it off as charity. Ellie, don't be encouraging Angie. Don't encourage Angie girl. Angie girl is off the chart. She off the rails. Off the rails. She took the train off the track. Pick it up, pick it up, pick it up. Now let's go over here to social media. Because y'all say Bang Bang Sleazy done posted something. Y'all say Bang Bang done posted something. So let's get it. Let's get it. And see what the hell's going on. Let's see what Bang Bang had to say. Let's pull it up. I gotta find her page because I can't follow her. She do something to my nerves. It's in her story. Okay. So let me share the screen. Hold on. Make sure y'all got y'all sound up because I don't know how good these people sound be. Hey, when it wrong. She say the season is ghetto, but she love the chaos. See, and that's why they keep making it because y'all like the chaos. I can't say nothing. Now, I like a little foolishness myself. I like a little foolishness myself. Hey, boo. Okay, hold on. All right, make sure y'all sound up now because I don't know what she's working with. Can I pause this? Okay, so she ain't even do it good. See, everything about her, just a loser. Just a loser. I know I ain't like you, Bang Bang. That's why I don't like you, Bang Bang. You are one useless girl. You are one useless girl, one big useless girl. Y'all seen that boy Doodoo Garbage tried to file papers to get emergency sole custody of that baby from Halle Bailey. They tried to do that and the judge denied it. I'm like, after that scene with you and your ghetto friends and your brother attacking that boy about some words, that judge ain't giving that baby to you, and that judge know that you full of crap. The judge know you full of crap. Yeah. Hold on. We finna pull it up right now. In just a second. I went and grabbed the screenshot real quick, y'all. Hold on. Okay. All right. Because that useless cow had it go by so fast. Y'all, we couldn't even see that, could we? Couldn't even see it. Couldn't even see it. I'm pulling it up right now. Right, Nina. Doodoo garbage was denied. Was denied. Mm-hmm. Is that ain't big enough, is it? That ain't big enough. Let's get it bigger. DM says she done removed RHOA from her bio. Good. Because she done been caught out there with all that mess. I don't know why the hell she got on that show knowing she raggedy like that. You wearing clothes from Pretty Little Thing, threatening to shoot folks. You got all kind of cornucopia in your background. All kinds of cornucopia in your background. I saw the link myself, and I didn't want to. I don't think I ever needed to see that much of her in my life, in my whole life. That was horrible. Okay, so now we finna share this screen and make sure y'all can see what's going on. Because we got to make sure it's big enough, because that was too small. Okay, so let's get it bigger. Y'all can see. Put a 2 in the chat if y'all can see. Hey, Miss Gardner. How you doing, sis? Can y'all hear me? Can you see the screen? Okay, thank you for the 2, Brianna King. How you doing, boo? Okay, so this is what she had to say. Let me pinch my nose so I can read it right, okay? I don't want to be ignorant. Let me pinch it. Okay.
As everyone is now aware, I'm not attending the reunion. This was my decision. The events of this season have devastated me. And while I cannot say much right now, I do want to set the record straight about one thing. The graphic section photo surrounding the events in episode 5, that photo was not me. As the episode makes clear, I did not see the photo at that time. Rather, I was made aware of the photo being presented at the event. And based on what I was told, assumed that it was somehow a photo of me, which is why I reacted in the way that I did. I do not know who was in the photo, but upon seeing it for the first time recently, I know it was not me. I look forward to seeking accountability and moving past this dark part of my life.
Fine,
Brit.
Okay. So now, basically, you claim it wasn't even you. Now, from what I saw, it was you. Oh, it was you. Why I got to go to the corner? I'm trying to be accurate. Y'all don't want me to be accurate? Didn't I sounded just like her. I sounded just like her. Y'all thought she was in the room. I sounded just like her. Through a tacky party with hungry people with a Pretty Little Thing outfit on, and I'm never getting past that. And she had to have it for a while because it was too tight. It wasn't even her size. Y'all think she borrowed that outfit? You know them ghetto girls will borrow their friends' outfits. When in Rome, Seanitra, please stop. I'm getting a headache. My bad. But that's how I know I got it right. Wait, y'all said Krista Jones in here? Where my Krista Jones? Hey, boo. Thank you for being number 88. I ain't know my Krista had done slid up in here. Yep. Yes, bronchitis. Bye. Hey, one tall girl. One tall girl said, wait a minute, bang, bang. Why are you assuming pictures of you doing acts such as that is you? Right. You first thing you should have said was, I want to see the picture. What it's given is it was you. Now you gonna say it wasn't you because you done played the victim and brought in legal counsel according to what Jessie Wu said, if she is to be believed. Now y'all bear in mind, we ain't heard that from nobody but Jessie Wu. And we know Jessie Wu was just happy to be at the table where she could say she heard something and know something. Right. We know the whole wrangler was you. We saw you. I know that link them churn sent me for your cornucopia videos was you, because your name, it had Brit on there when you bent over. It was you. That was you. Mm-hmm. Right. And talking about accountability. What accountability? For you not paying your event decorator and your husband owing 10 grand to that country club out there in where was they at? Roswell? Wherever they was, 10 grand, them people suing him right now at that country club. Now she talking about accountability. Accountability for what? You said it wasn't you. You said it wasn't you. You ran around acting like you was the victim when you put your personal behind on the internet. Once it's in the internet never forgets. You sat up there telling lies. You said that you felt violated. You said that you paid to have all your stuff scrubbed from the internet. And we sat up here and read that that's not even possible, because there's always going to be sites that you miss, and you have to go to them sites individually to have your stuff pulled. And it was stuff still up when you told that lie. When you told that lie, that stuff was still up, because I was able to go look at it. And I needed bleach eye drops after. Hooker. Stoner Gaming say 45 seconds. Why I gotta go to the corner? I was trying to give y'all a genuine experience. I wanted y'all to feel like she was in the room with you. One tall girl said, Seanitra, that was pretty accurate voice. Thank you. Impersonation, and it helped give context. Thank you, one tall girl. Mm-hmm. Yeah. After all that, you ain't going to the reunion for what? Yeah, because she thought after she went and cried and complained she a victim for Kenya to be gone, that everybody was going to hoist her up on their shoulders and cheer for her. Girl, we don't like Kenya, but we like you even less. See, listen to y'all something. Bang Bang Sleazy and production, well, apparently it wasn't in her purse, Bill T. She had it in the car. I don't know if Jessie Wu was lying, so I can't call her no lie. I don't know if it was a lie. But Bang Bang and production overplayed their hand, and I'm going to tell you why. I said it back then, and I'm going to say it again. Yeah, Roswell, out in Roswell. Mm-hmm. So Phyllis trying to say Brit EBT is lying. That was her. Don't diss EBT, because I want somebody to sell me some stamps right now. Ain't nobody got no stamps to sell. Nobody. Okay. Just low. But they overestimated. And what I mean by that is they know that Kenya has her core fans. She got her team twirl. But she know the rest of us really don't see it for Kenya. They know that, right? So they thought if she can't, okay, real time, perfect example. Y'all ready? Okay. Girl, you should have been here. We had a time. They sent me a whole link. I hit it. We was live digging into her business, honey. It was there. It was there. Even after she told that lie about, I had it scrubbed, it was still on the internet. And you know what else? That girl Ming Lee told her, why you up here lying on me saying I told you I gave Kenya something and I didn't. And me, that was matter of fact, that was that same live. It's still up. I don't take none of my lives down. But that was when Ming told her, girl, what I told you was if I was going to give her something, it wouldn't have been the stuff that's on the internet. It would have been that video that I got of you in my phone from that night at that party. That's what Ming told her. And then Ming Lee gave her another little gem, another little piece of game for free. Like, girl, you still got stuff on the internet right this minute. While you talking, it's stuff still out there of you. So Ming tried to tell her. And you know, the internet super sleuths do what they do. And they got it. And baby, I seen it with these two. So can't nobody convince me of what I seen. You ain't gonna tell me not to believe my eyeballs. It was there. Hey, Lady Z. How you doing, boo? Yeah, they overestimated. They thought they understood. Hey, Deborah Randall. All right. Housewives Talk is legal. We've been illegal for over an hour, but Deborah is here. We legal. Why the Reflection Corner calling me? What I do? What did I do? This is what I'm saying, right? This is what I'm saying. Yeah, she looked the same. She looked the same. It was her. Just like it was her in that video I caught with her and Stevie J planning to do the what's that the thing not Playboy, Penthouse magazine reality show where she was supposed to be in the whole Wrangler. That was her. The pictures with all her surgeries, that was her. What else I seen with these two? I seen another picture. Somebody had a still shot from one of her cornucopia movies, and it was pretty nasty. That was her. It was her. It was her. But this is what I'm finna tell y'all, right? Y'all see what's going on with Drew and Portia? Put a 3 in the chat if y'all with me so far. Y'all see what's going on with Drew and Portia, right? Drew ain't never been no fan favorite. People ain't really see it for Drew because Drew came in weird. She came in weird with bad wigs, making up stories, faking stuff, lied about a lot of stuff. Y'all know y'all didn't see it for Drew. Right. Put the 3s in the chat because I want y'all to make sure y'all keeping up with me. She wanted what happened for Drew to happen for her, and it didn't work. Had she let it happen organically, it could have worked. But she didn't let it happen organically because Kenya was giving her nothing. Kenya gave her nothing. And so then she got upset because she had embarrassed herself, and then she went over the top, and then end up threatening to shoot that lady. Because I think at that point she had just embarrassed herself. Like, dang, I went all in. I went for the full Monty. I went all in. And then this lady still is laughing in my face and called me a peasant. And so that's what ended up happening. She went too far. But she was trying to do what Drew was able to do this season, which is be somebody that the people really don't dig. You ain't got no style. You look a mess. You lie all the time. But Drew was able to, get a decent number of people claiming to be her fans simply because right now they don't like Portia. So she was hoping, well, because there's so many people that don't like Kenya, if she went up against Kenya and pretended Kenya did something to her, that everybody that don't like her was going to automatically be her fans. And that did not work. Number one, because most of us are not stupid. We watched what you did in real time. We watched you stalk that lady from episode 1, episode 2, episode 3. We watched you stalk her, obsess over her, keep her name in your mouth. We saw you try to pick an argument out of nowhere with an assist from Angela Oakley with her fake ponytail. I'll get to her later. And after none of that worked, then you threatened to shoot her. Then you played victim, and then she got booted off the show, and you still there giving us nothing. So they overestimated. See, this is the thing. It wasn't going to work with Kenya because, number one, we saw you obsessing and stalking that lady. So it wasn't going to work. Even the people like me who ain't never liked Kenya. When Kenya came on that show, I liked her for all of a half an episode. Maybe it was a half an episode. I think it was up to Coochie Crack. After Coochie Crack, I was over Kenya. Like, literally, that's when I threw Kenya away. I threw the whole beauty queen away. Coochie Crack, put it in the bag, just tie it up, put it by the curb. I was done from Coochie Crack. And I'm saying that to give y'all a reference of how long I have disliked Kenya Moore since Coochie Crack, right? Now, she thought that people like myself was going to be like, we don't like Kenya, so let's hoist her up. Oh, she's wonderful. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. It didn't work. And see, us seeing how she ran after Kenya is one of the reasons it didn't work. The other thing, Lord, when in Rome say that was funny to her. Yeah, that when I say that thing irritated me so bad, like I wanted to just unplug the whole television. Like literally, honestly, when in Rome, from that moment, I was over her. I just saw her as low class and trashy, and then she tell a bunch of lies too. And I was just like, Get her out of here. X said, I didn't get a notification. We've been here for over an hour, baby. I'm so sorry. Yeah, she earned her check. But to me, she always came off as like elementary, very pedestrian, very ghetto, very low class. Like one of them, it's almost like one of them ghetto girls that tries to talk proper. Y'all know what I'm saying, you know. And I don't mean speak proper English, because sometimes she misuses words and all. But it gives one of those ghetto chicks that's like, you know, you made a couple dollars and now you're trying to act what you consider to be high class. That's what she always gave. And I never liked her. Never saw it for her. And this chick thought that she could build herself up by beefing with Kenya. And it backfired horribly. Yes, just like Quadria. Just like good old Quadria. And I don't like her either. She ain't my kind. I don't like her. And I love my ghetto girls. I love them. You know, when they keep it real, I love them. You think she comes off educated and she thought Portugal was in Spain? And we ain't even gonna talk about all the words that she's mispronounced and misused in sentences, but you know, maybe that's just me. Darren said it backfired badly, very badly, very badly. To me, Kenya and Quad could be twins. They give me the same energy. I just feel like But you're pretty. Now, the difference is Kenya gives Bougetto, but she pretty. Quad is Bougetto and just Bougetto. Because she ain't pretty. It's a lot of makeup, a lot of wigs. I saw Quad without the makeup and the wig, and it was giving Smeagol. Kenya is the great pretender. Great pretender. Real bad. Real bad. But that's what she thought. Now, what Drew had working on her side was that, and let me say this, Drew executed that better than Shamia. What Drew pulled off is what Shamia wanted to pull off. Put a 7 in the chat if y'all know where I'm going. Drew was able to make herself, hey, Lovey, yep, we just talked about that. Drew was able to make herself seem more appealing and get people who just absolutely hate Portia to be her fake fans, because I call them fake fans. Y'all don't really like that girl. You're pretending to like her. You're forcing yourself to act like you like her because you don't like Portia. And Shamia wanted to do it, but Drew started earlier. Drew sat down with Dennis and Ralph, and they cooked up a plan to make this work for them, because they knew the crowd was wanting an opportunity. Like, okay, we gonna get, you know, Portia back on the show, and okay, this is, you know, we looking for Kenya or Marlo or somebody to go after her, because, you know, the crowd wanted them to, oh, we got to get her because she was with Granddaddy, which is gross. I feel like her being with Granddaddy was punishment enough by itself, but, you know, that's just me. But this is the thing. This is the thing, right? Hey, Ishelle, thank you for being 97. Drew started early. She had co-conspirators to help her cook it up, to try to make it work so that, you know, no matter what Portia did, it was an attack. And that was actually a much smarter move than Shamia. Shamia came in, I'm a friend, I'm a loyal friend. Oh, look at me, I'm so helpless. Oh, Portia's bullying me. Oh, see, I just have to blindly follow Portia because Portia is my air, my sun, my moon, my sky, my reason to live. Oh, you know, and that's what she tried to do. And then, you know, run behind the curtain and talk to Angela and Drew them and, you know, feed them stuff on Portia so that they would do the attacking for her. And then she could look like, see, I'm so loyal, and look how Portia's not loyal to me. It was the wrong angle. Drew was also somebody that was a friend. I mean, to me, Drew should have been a friend indeed, because Shamia ain't never needed Portia. Y'all came from similar situations. Both of y'all mamas was business women, and, you know, y'all was doing okay. Y'all was doing good or whatever. She ain't never needed her for nothing. Drew, you needed Portia. Portia literally picked you up and shined you up. Portia shined up a turd, just like she did for Simon. Hell, Portia might be missing a stream of income. Portia need to do a makeover show because she made over Simon, got him some new donkey teeth from Shrek, and made him lose some weight, and had him, she shrunk his belly a little bit, and his arms didn't look so bony no more. And then look what she did for Drew. Drew went from wearing Shar-Peis and poodles and chihuahuas on her head and coonskin caps, the decent wigs, and she was dressing a little bit better. And Portia introduced her to the makeup person. Her makeup got better. Portia need a makeover show. She'll do good with that. She like talking to people and being fake and stuff. She missing her calling. But anyway, I digress. Drew started earlier so she could capitalize off people wanting to attack Portia for playing with granddaddy's, runny balls, which I don't even think she touched them, but just being in the same room with them is punishment, in my opinion. Anywho, she was smarter. Shamia tried to do it, but Drew did it better. That's why I say Shamia dumb as hell too. You ain't Portia fan friend for nothing. You Portia friend because both of y'all dumb. Because Drew ain't smart. Drew ain't no Rhodes scientist. Ain't no Rhodes scholar. She ain't no rocket scientist. I feel like this was Dennis' idea. If you really want to know, Ralph ain't came up with this either. Because y'all know we was on here. Were we not in here when we played the clip of him trying to be a reality TV star? We played the clip when he was sitting up there looking like a kneecap at the pool with that lady, rinsing off her feet, talking about washing her feet like they at the sanctified church. Y'all was in here, wasn't you? So Ralph ain't come up with this. Drew ain't smart, but she was smart enough to listen to Dennis. This was Dennis' move. This was Dennis' move. He wanted to get a lick at Portia, just like he went and worked with Fallon, wife of Pool Boy. This was Dennis' move, and Drew was happy to do it. When and Ron say Ralph was with me all night. You want that little bitty man? How tall are you? You must be short. I would be so scared of that little bitty fella with them small hands. Ooh, God. Y'all brave. Them little bitty hands. Ooh, no. But this was Dennis' plan. And Dennis helped her get the jump so that when she came in, everybody already mad at Portia because Portia was with granddaddy taking trips. And so she could, set up a situation. Any reaction she could get out of Portia, oh, I'm being attacked. Hell, even when Portia wouldn't talk to her, I saw people online talking about, oh, Portia doing too much. Are we watching the same show? This heifer ain't giving us nothing. That's why I said y'all gave her that first year. And Cynthia sitting up there for what? I don't know. Because she wasn't even supposed to be a Pete. She supposed to be a friend of the show. So why she even got a permanent spot? See, that's bothering me too. Because I feel like if Cynthia was gonna get the first spot, a spot, she supposed to come out and go back in, right? Ain't that normally what they do with friends? The friends come out during a segment and then they leave. But I feel like y'all overestimated yourselves and did not invite Kenya. And then Bang Bang stood y'all up. So now you had to put Cynthia on the couch. Y'all need Kenya there with Cynthia. Because other than that, what the hell is Cynthia there for? Yep, wife of Pool Boy. When and wrong say little and strong. I mean, I can believe he probably strong. You got to be strong. If you a man and you that little, you got to be strong. What if somebody accidentally step on you? Can you imagine what would happen to him if he wasn't strong? Phaedra says she liked the little people. Phaedra is a little person. I don't know who told her she was normal height. Yes, it's quite a few members of the Lollipop Guild on that cast. Quite a few. Nina GZ say, no, ma'am. Shook is small fella, little hands. I love a short king, but he must be strong with big hands. Yeah, I can't do no little bitty fella. No, I seen Tales from the Hood when them dogs jumped off that painting. You'll never have me in here scared to go to sleep because I'm hearing your little feet pitter-patting on the floor. I think they adjusted it because Brit didn't show up. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They had to. Because you didn't invite Kenya, and then Bang Bang stood y'all up. You ain't had no choice but to put Cynthia out there to sit there and just be pretty and glam with cheekbones. Billy John said, why is Faye Faye at the reunion? Because she got a peach. She got more right to be there than Cynthia, who was just a friend of. Bitter T said they give Cynthia cast member pay at this point. They better give her. They ought to. She got to fill in like a cast member. Because these girls giving us a whole lot of nothing. She said it was her decision. That what she say. All right, Miss Kaiser. So say thank you for being 97. Say Phaedra has a peach. Why do y'all keep asking why she there? It's not going to change anything. I be wondering. See, when in Rome, I believe in my heart. Now, I ain't sure. I believe you one of my brother's children because we got to check your DNA. We gonna swab your cheek. I'm gonna send one of them kits because I believe you one of my nieces for real. It ain't gonna change nothing. Asking out why she there, you know why she there. They hired her, gave her a peach and a contract and a check. They gave Phaedra a peach to secure her spot for the next season in case Candy try to come back. It was strategic. Thank you. That's what the hell going. See. I'm gonna send one of them kits. I want you to just swab your jaw. We gotta check. Because all this right here is setting up to be a sorry reunion. Now, what I do know for sure is they ain't got no business trying to tell us about no three parts. What's the 3 parts for? And they better bring the men out. I'm talking about Lucky Buddha, Dennis, Wreck-It Ralph. And Uncle Charles, if he'll agree to it, because if he don't want to be there, don't bring him if he don't want to be there, because that man is cantankerous if you get him to do something he don't want to do. Miss Nisa said, you heard what Andy said, she's not going nowhere. Yeah, he said that, made it clear she's not going anywhere. Say, well, can you ever come back with Phaedra there? Kenya and Phaedra is cool now. They've been cool for a long time. You must not have been watching Atlanta and the blogs and stuff for a while. Yes, Philly Joint, whole thing. Hey, Delicia, thank you for being 99. Say, we barely gonna get a part 1. Yeah, they better not do no 3 parts. We don't need no 3 parts. We don't need 3 parts of this. We need maybe 2. And the second part need to be with the men out there to answer questions. And even though Dennis ain't married to nobody on that show, Dennis need to be at that reunion because he need to come clean with what he said to Portia and what he said to Drew. It need to be clear. It needs to be clear because Dennis playing both sides. The minute he could get Portia to be cool with him, he was ready to throw Drew under the bus. That's the only reason we found out about Black. That's the only reason we found out Black. Because Dennis wanted to be on good terms with Portia. He wants Portia to be, entertaining him. And she wasn't entertaining him. And the minute Portia willing to entertain him, throw Drew right up under the bus with Black. Say they cool, but don't really like each other. Kenya been shading Phaedra for a minute. Yeah, they fade each other. But they cool. They wouldn't have been doing nothing but giving us good TV. And I told y'all that. With Phaedra on that screen, we need Kenya. Because Kenya gonna shade her in her face. What you call it? Shamia shading Phaedra in confessionals. We need Kenya there because she gonna shade her in her face. Not all her shade don't stick, but I personally like the fact that she willing to at least do it. She willing to at least do it. That's what I like, and that's what we need. We needed that, and we got cheated out of that. And now you got Bang Bang talking about the picture wasn't even her. So you mean to tell me y'all done did this, laid out her job, and this hoe ain't even admitting it's her in the picture? Well, hooker, if it ain't you, what you mad for? What you mad for? Y'all, we got to look at Kenya's statement too now, because Kenya done made a statement. Amanda said, which do you think was better, RHOP last year, not including the reunion, or RHOA? Now, sis, you know RHOP was better than this last year. This right here is terrible. Hey, Pisces B, where you been? Say Brit was too embarrassed and ashamed to stand on business. Yeah, she ain't want to go. Right, she been getting dragged all season long. She saw how stupid she looked. And she know we know about that pretty little thing outfit at the golf, polo, horse, T-hat, draws in an empty round box party. We know she owes $17.50 to the event decorator that she calling the planner and lying on, and her husband is still being sued by the country club for them 10 racks. Now that's what she know, and she don't want to have to show her face after that. Now she talking about this a dark period in her life. What the hell you doing on that show and you ain't got no money? We already had Drew out here faking the funk, wearing all of PetSmart on her head to Portia saved her with some of them wigs. Yeah, we needed the Kenya Phaedra dynamic. Thank you, Bitter T. And they cheated us out of it. And we needed the Sheree Whitfield, Angela Oakley dynamic. Yes, we needed that and did. And did. And we needed the Sheree and Portia face off. Because remember, Sheree was out there posting pictures with Simon talking about my brother this and my brother that. Bravo dropped the ball on so many different accounts. It's just balls everywhere. No offense, Simon. When in Rome said, Andy never said Kenya was fine. He always dodged the question, and Kenya should have just shut up and apologized instead of making it bigger. I think Kenya's fine. Girl, if she came back over there after that Carlos King interview, they're not finna do nothing to her. Britt saying the picture wasn't her, sis. That's what she's saying. We need Sheree and Marlo back as friends. I say, if y'all gave Bang Bang Sleazy and Frodo Baggins, Kelly, a peach, give Sheree and Marlo peaches. Why the hell they need to be friends? Give them peaches. Alice say, where they keep getting these broke girls from? I don't know. And the question is, why the hell are these broke girls agreeing to go? You ain't finna get me nowhere and embarrass me. Y'all hookers riding around and got darn Rolls Royces and stuff. People got houses named Sterling Hall with elevators in them. The hell I'm doing around y'all? What in the hell am I doing around y'all? Now, if you call me to design and make some dresses for you or to style you or to be your personal shopper, I will show up. You're going to sign this contract, pay me my coins, and you're going to look like $1 million. What Beyonce say, what she say, it should cost $1 billion to look this good. That's how you going to feel when I get through with you. But unless you my client, I'm not hanging around with you heifers. You ain't finna make me feel like my hard work ain't enough. And I'm not finna be faking and fronting and putting on no fronts and faking it till I make it and having y'all clowning me for putting on pretty little thing and drop ship outfits from China. You a lying 7 sex. I ain't doing that. Now, if you want to hire me, I will be there with bells on. It's so wonderful to meet you. Let me get your measurements and let's sit down and have a consultation about your personal style. How do you see yourself? We're going to get right to business. But unless you calling me to do some work, I'm not hanging around them hookers. I'm not your mate, and you're not my mate. We don't match. I can't do what you do. Brit embarrassed herself, just like with everybody finding all that cornucopia on her on the internet. You know you was out there hunching on camera, bang, bang. You know you was doing that. You know you was taking nasty pictures and cocking your legs up. You know you was talking about getting whips and stuff to whip the girls on the whole show while you be the whole wrangler. Why would you go get on a show on Bravo like they don't expose everybody? Same thing I said about Simon. Them people found your dirt because you showed your face on Bravo. If you go on Bravo, if you got any dirt, they're going to get it. If you broke the law, you going to jail. I believe Andy them be calling the feds on people. She had no business on that show. None whatsoever. Yeah, say she wanted to see Marlo and Sheree on this season. It would have been great. And ushered Nene in it. But y'all killing me with this ushering Nene in. This the problem. Kenya and Portia sat there and blocked Marlo, and then Kenya ended up with somebody who was after her job. Threatened to shoot her and was after her job. And that's what she get for taking sides with Portia, going in there with Portia to block Marlo. Why you taking sides with Portia like Portia really gonna be down for you, Kenya? What was you thinking? Oh, well. Oh, well. Nina say Andy drops dimes. I heard he buys them too, though. I heard he buys them. When in Rome say, yep, they did Marlo dirty. Yeah, they did her dirty. The difference is Marlo's coin is okay. That's why they mad. Because that girl coin is okay. And she ain't gonna never sit down and let y'all go through her books where you can tell her where her money came from. She ain't gonna never give it to you. Wait a minute. Hold on, B. B said, I just had to give Bravo a piece of my mind for this foolishness. Made us wait years for this season like it was going to be the ish for us to get this mess. And you right. Dragon King 72 Media LLC say Team Twirl will always win. Well, all right. I like that picture. Who's that? Jim Kelly? Who is in that picture? Is that Dennis Edwards? Who is that? When Ron said Marlo was pulling for thin air because Candy and Kenya didn't want to engage in creating drama for the show. She had nothing to feed off of. Oh, she entertained us that whole season. Y'all can tell that tale to somebody else. Marlo gave us a show because nobody else gave us anything. And production sicked her on Candy and Kenya. They sicked her on her. She was the henchman. She was. And she made Candy work that season. Y'all say what you want to see. Candy had to work. Candy was so upset. She was up there threatening to strangle that lady and everything. I say, ooh. Oh, this is good. Now, mind you, don't get me wrong. Me, mentioning that Kenya and Portia teamed up to go say, oh, if you bring her back, we're not going to film with her. They did that. That was very stupid on Kenya's part because Portia ain't to be trusted. She hung in there with you, but the minute that you got on that camera and said, ain't nobody called you but Angela, Portia dropped you like a bad habit. She ain't defended you no more and she was done. Now, I'm not saying that they did that like, oh, poor Marlo, because Marlo ain't nothing either. Because she sure turned on Nene for no reason. Just at the thought that she could have a peach turned on your good friend. Say Candy had to work. She was mad as hell. She was mad. Candy was pissed. Candy want to eat and make faces and tell other people business every now and then. She don't want to do no work. Y'all seen Lil Riley on that show? I got to watch the show with Lil Riley on it. It was some little nasty clear girl on there didn't wash her hands in that bathroom. She ain't look desperate to me. Hey, New Deal, New Me. She ain't look desperate to me. She was giving y'all that St. Pete. Willie Rose said Candy ain't want no bad info out about Blaze Seafood, and now it's closed down, child. We knew Marlo was getting the tea, but remember, Marlo told y'all production told them to mention it. They told her and Drew to mention it. Drew half mentioned it. Marlo was like, look, I say it, but if everybody else scared to say it, I'm gonna say it. So she said it. Carrie Clark said, I love it. Marlo made them work. They came for Marlo, but she didn't back down. No, St. Pete ain't backing down. St. Pete ain't backing down. You say Phaedra's Andy's pet. I mean, that's one way to keep a check. Check is a check, I guess. I don't really do Phaedra like that, so I can't tell you. Maybe she is, maybe she ain't. I know Andy seemed to like who he like, and he don't like who he don't like. I don't know what else to say. But because I don't like him either. Let's add him to the list of people I really can't stand. I do not like the White Powder Ranger at all. At all. Ever since he called Zendaya, what he call her, the donkey of the week or something, he called her for calling out cultural appropriation. I ain't liked him since back then. Way back. So that should let you know how far back I ain't liked him. Y'all know me. I can sit down and give it to you chapter and verse the minute I decided I didn't like somebody. Mm-hmm. I knew I ain't like Candy when she came on siding with Kim Zolciak and being extra all for Kim to turn around and put the wham bam on her and you got to sue her to get your money. Mm-hmm. That part. Mm-hmm. I'm telling you, I promise y'all, when I tell y'all I don't like none of these people, I can give it to you chapter and verse, every one of them. If y'all call the roll in the chat, I can tell you exactly when I stopped liking each one of these people. I can tell you exactly when it happened. Are you okay? They was in a whole restaurant downtown. No, Marlo wasn't finna have no screaming match with Kenya. That's that ghetto stuff Kenya be doing that I don't like. She wasn't finna do that with her. I wouldn't either. And I got a real sharp mouth. Like my mouth will cut you a bob. But I wouldn't have done that in public in no restaurant with her. That was ghetto. But Kenya does ghetto stuff. I'm telling you. Say Sheree and Marlo talk about Candy restaurant bad, but they did a lot of food was disgusting. Yeah, everybody. It wasn't just them. If you went on at the time, the Yelp reviews was bad on that darn thing, and then all that health department violations. It was a lot going on, down to the bullets and biscuits. Yeah. I said I could see that. And Candy last reunion, they dragged them. Mm-hmm. They did. Oh, Sheree did Candy bad. She did Candy bad. Candy was holding her own though. She was holding her own. But Sheree came at her with napalm. I don't know what's going on with her house. Don't start me lying. I don't know. Well, Kelly has a wide face, Dragon King. So we don't know if it's two faces or if it's just, both halves of the same side. I don't know. Kelly got a wide face. She got a wide face. I don't know if she got two, but I know it's a wide one. It's a wide one. So I'm not a big Candy fan either. I don't like none of them. I'm telling you. Name one of them. I can tell you when I decided I didn't like them. I promise you. See, there's this one particular content creator that was copying me, running around just saying, "Oh, I don't like nobody," and I thought it was so funny because they were like, I'm like, dang, y'all copied me so bad. Now you gonna pretend like you don't like nobody either. But I can tell you when I decided I ain't like nobody. Yep, the Sheree and Candy stutter off was hilarious. It was hilarious. Say even on the reunion, Marlo was holding out. Bit Marlo was heavy and Candy on Candy, and I don't even like Candy. She was heavy on her because them people sent her. Y'all can't figure out when production sick somebody on somebody. Production sent Brit Eady after Kenya. Just like production sent Wide Face Kelly after Portia. Production be doing that. They will send somebody after somebody. That's why she was heavy on Candy. They sent her after. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah, down to the bullets and biscuits. I wouldn't have went to the bullets and biscuits. I heard things. And it wasn't good things. I'm from Ocala. I left my home to run from bullets. I'm not going nowhere where I could possibly get shot while ordering substandard food. You was a lie. Yeah, she was definitely holding back at the reunion. She just wasn't finna put on no show for him. Cynthia got on my nerves in the confessionals a little bit. And she got on my nerves doing all them interviews. I would say that. I'm with you on that. Yeah. And I ain't like Cynthia since the friend contract. That's when I stopped liking her. And then I really didn't like her with the mic, when Candy had to tell her, I'm mic'd. I'm going to just pretend and say I didn't know Kenya was coming. That just made it worse. But I ain't like Cynthia since the friend contract. My sweet say, I don't want to see none of these people you guys are talking about. Can't stand Marlo. That's fine. In my opinion, she didn't want to defend her event at the golf club. Yep, she embarrassed because listen, them court documents is out. The event decorator had to go to a lawyer and get a debt letter to get her money. And her husband is still in that lawsuit to get their bread. Right, Nina GZ. Some of us had to leave our hometowns that we love so much to run from bullets. I'll be John Brown. If I'm going to go and travel somewhere and spend money to get shot at, I'm not doing that. I can go home for that. And then I can get me some good boiled peanuts, some oxtail plates from Miss Green. Shout out to Miss Green. Piece of lemon cake and that lemonade with the pineapple juice in it. I can go home and get me a plate. If I'm going somewhere just to get shot at, I'm not doing that over there with no dried chicken and some nasty macaroni and cheese. Them people talked about that food so bad, I wish I would. Give you my money, get shot at, and get a plate full of nasty food. At least if I go back home to Ocala, I'm going to get some good food while I'm risking bullets. Hey, New Deal, New Me, thank you for the super chat. Say, gotta pay because I could tell I'm getting on your nerves. You ain't on my nerves, baby. Don't pay me no mind. I hold my face like that. I don't mean no harm. You ain't on my nerves. I love you and thank you for the super chat. Y'all know Bianca loves Cynthia. I can't stand Cynthia. Yet say Cynthia's on every show on Bravo. Now I'm surprised she didn't get Noelle a job with Riley. I don't think they wanted Noelle. It's like we don't know Noelle like that. We know Lil Riley. Belize and JB, thank you for being 112, boo. 112, where all the players dwell. Wait a minute. Winnie Rose said, thank you for engaging with us, unlike these other YouTubers. Yeah, I'm going to talk to you. Because if y'all, listen, if we can't talk to each other, then I need to go. Because I'm not one of them people that come in here and I need all eyes on me. And, you know, it's just all about what I got to say. I want to talk with you. If y'all don't want to talk to me, this ain't the place. I'm always talk to you. Well, see, this the problem. Okay, now Brittany Janae bringing up a good point. Now, y'all, let's dig into this. Let's dig into this. Now, look what Brittany said. I need everybody's attention on the screen. Look what Brittany just said, y'all. Yeah. Look at that. Now, first of all, if she wearing an outfit from Pretty Little Things that's the wrong size and she couldn't afford the right size, she couldn't afford to go get something that was the right size, we know she couldn't have paid for Kelly to cater that party. But Kelly ain't hurting like she is monetarily. And I called this out a while back, Brittany, when I forgot what was going on, and Kelly had her own glam tennis when it was up in Nashville. And I was like, you know your friend don't have it like you, and you say this your girl, this your friend, this your ace boom coon. Why would you not say, when y'all get through with my friend, when you get through with me, take care of my home girl, because we ain't finna get these girls nothing to talk about. Now, if I'm right, put a 1 in the chat. If I'm wrong, put a 4 in the chat. If I'm right, put a 1. If I'm wrong, put a 4. Now, with that being said, she had this event coming up. Kelly could sit there and say, well, Britt ain't never threw nothing, so she didn't really know what to expect. If you know that about your friend, and that's your friend, and not just when it's convenient, or until somebody you think is one of the cool kids let you sit at the table, then why would you not say, hey, friend, now I know you ain't did no events before, and that's kind of what I do. You got everything? Because that's what I do with my girls. If I know it's something that I'm good at and this is what I do and this is what I get paid to do, I don't say, oh, well, you got it. I say, all right, now you know this ain't your thing. Now, did you get this? Did you get that? What about this? Have you already ordered that? Sit down here and show me what you got. That's what friends do. Kelly was never that girlfriend. She was never that girlfriend. And she was stalking Kenya. They told her to go after Kenya and she didn't know how to do it. Britt didn't want to defend herself about what she said about Shiloh either. I still need to hear what she said about that baby. I don't know if it's that, but I know for sure that Bravo wasn't checking for Noelle because nobody knows Noelle. We watched Lil Riley grow up. Noelle, we got bits and pieces of her here and there because, you know, Cynthia, number one, was not consistent on that show as much as Candy. It was a lot of off and on. And we got a lot more of, before Candy got real boring, we got a lot more of Riley with the granny and the aunties and all that. We got a lot of personal story from Candy early on. So we got to know, like the audience, I seen him. He wasn't in the right home back. Say Noelle ain't a fan of filming. I believe that too. Noelle seems like she not really in the market for all that filming stuff, because we didn't really get a lot of her on the camera, and that might have been because she wasn't really, into that. Well, Giselle's daughters are out there, being black and excellent. And Riley is older than them. So I think Riley might have finished her undergrad, and so she may have time. Giselle's girls, you got to remember, they fresh out the nest. They over there getting their undergrad on. They got the rush, they got the pledge, they got to, do term papers, and they got the work. They got to get the lab schedule, try to get appointments to talk with the prof. They got a lot to do. Now, I ain't gonna talk about that woman, child. She's a pretty girl. I don't know whether she putting her mouth on anything. I don't even like to think about children in a sexual manner. That's, that's a little too much for me. That's too much for TT, honey. Oh, I see the ones. So y'all see what I'm saying about Kelly. Kelly ain't that girl real friend. New Deal, New Me. Thank you for the super chat. Say, I've never seen somebody flop on TV like Brit. Me neither. Sugar, I ain't never seen nothing like it. Never seen nothing like it. Thank you for the super chat. You show right. Ooh, you right. And you can't get no righter. You right. Lord knows you ain't lie. I ain't never seen nobody like Bang Bang. Bang Bang is something, dude. She needs to be studied, honey. She needs to be studied. So remember, Kelly is connected to Fallon. Brit is the one that's connected to Fallon, not Kelly. Brit is the one they saying is Fallon's cousin, not Kelly. Kelly ain't no kin to nobody. Except Frodo Baggins from the Shire. Not Brit bare naked broke. Yep, they starting school. SFL say, I like Marlo. Marlo would shave them girls bald and cut them deep. Like, listen, the way, like, really think about it, because y'all know Marlo mouth. Marlo got a real typical Florida mouth. We real disrespectful when we want to be. Bang Bang Sleazy lost her man and wanted to shoot by being called a peasant. What would she have done if Marlo got through with her? What would she have done when Marlo got through with her with that mouth? Bang Bang would have been on a 5150. They'd have had the Baker actor. See, that's what I'm saying. And while we at it, let's talk about Phaedra and Phaedra's return and Phaedra's shade and Phaedra's mouth. Now, while I don't really do Phaedra, no, I ain't like her when she first came on. I didn't like that Bougetto baby shower. I didn't like her pretending she didn't know when that baby was due. Y'all remember that when Nene told her, she was like, I don't know what I should do. And Nene's like, I think you should keep it in there. Keep it in there till it's ready to come out. I ain't like Phaedra for a while. Y'all know I'm not comfortable with people that just dry lie. It makes me uncomfortable, right? But Phaedra got an old flip greasy mouth. And whether I like her or not, the heifer be tickling me. She be making me laugh. And anybody can get a chuckle out of me. Anybody can get a chuckle if you got some funny moments. I can't stand Kenya, but Kenya done gave me a chuckle or 3. Candy gave me too many chuckles. Every now and then she'll do something and it's like, oh, this hell for crazy. Drew ain't never gave me a chuckle. Maybe that's why I have such a strong disdain for her. Not even a smirk, nothing. But Phaedra's funny as hell. And I see that, like, I don't know whether these people are new fans or what, but I'm like, some of us who's been watching RHOA from day one, baby, we used to the mouths. We used to people saying all type of stuff. Nene used to say some wild stuff to them people. And I love Lanithia, but it was a whole lot of times that I was like, nah, I love Nene, but she couldn't have said that to me, you know, but their mouths used to be crazy. So when I see the new people and they're like, oh, she gonna talk about Angela, look, oh, she just said she's the most, she's the oldest looking young person. She didn't say, oh, she old and ugly. She shaded a little bit. And I'm like, dang, we can't even have shade no more. Y'all want to run it past Drex lawyers first, Aubrey's lawyers. You want to censor the shade now? We can't clown a little bit. We can't clown a little bit. Listen, I'm not going to like them for lying. That's not going to stop me from keeping it real. If you do something that's enjoyable, it's enjoyable. And if you do something that's funny, it's funny. But if you lie, I'm still going to call it out because that's who I am. And I don't mind a hot mess event. But when you doing stuff like you throwing events, House of Aaron came out and spilled your tea that Bravo gave you money for the event. Then we find out on the back end that you ain't even gave the country club the money Bravo gave you because they suing your husband for $10,000. See, that's the type of stuff. You can have a hot mess event. You can do some, you know, but it ain't supposed to be bargain basement blue light special. That ain't what we came here for. Right. The fans been calling Angela old since episode 1. Now it's a problem. They've been hating on the show the whole season. But, you know, because, you know, the people who are performative, we're supposed to, I guess we're supposed to not like Phaedra. Everybody supposed to hate Phaedra. Phaedra. So anything she say, oh, I can't believe it. Oh, I can't believe it. Y'all, it was Clawfoot, colorist, the Clawfoot Jordan, online talking about that Phaedra was being anti-black because she said Drew been in them black movies. Like we don't all sit up and clown about Tyler Perry movies, his wigs, and them Tubi movies. We all do. And it was crazy because I'm like, Clawfoot, did you forget we heard you in that Candy Show talking about y'all like watermelon? Did you forget we know that you said that the black people that was at that event that night, all you could see was their clothes? I didn't forget that. You are the original colorist, ma'am. But y'all reaching and stretching, trying to virtue signal on the people that you got these emotional problems with. Hey, Chanelica Betancourt, I love your name, girl. Stevie gonna take me back to the club. SFL say Kelly and Bang Bang are one-hit wonder housewives. I thought you were about to say Waffle House. Say Claudia Funky Feet Jordan is so exhausted. I'm so tired of her. She was on that show one time and she won't shut up about it. One time and she got a grudge with everybody on that show. She was even trying to, you know, make like she was gonna date Cordell. Like you ain't got what Cordell want. You missing some parts. Don't nobody think that you finna go with no Cordell. It just ain't happening. Cordell don't want me or you. Hey, he ain't want Portia neither. But it's the virtue signaling. It's the reaching. It was just too much. It was too much. She called her old. How she called? Get over it. Get over it. Because y'all been calling her old too. That lady told y'all she was 43 and y'all cussed that lady in Mandarin. Y'all cussed her out in Arabic, Farsi, Russian, German, Dutch, and Austrian. Y'all cussed her in every language known to man, woman, or beast. Y'all went and learned Basque to cuss her. Y'all woke up dead languages. Y'all was over here in Aramaic cussing this lady for saying she was 43. Phaedra says she the oldest looking young person. Oh, for shame. Phaedra, how could you? Stop it. Stop it. She did say that. SFL say Phaedra was funny and good TV. Candy was dry from day one. She was. The best thing about Candy was her family. Best thing. Her aunties, love them. Y'all know I love Mama Joyce so much. Mama Joyce could call me to help her dust her living room and vacuum her floor and wash dishes, and I would go. I love Joyce. The best, and Lil Riley, love Lil Riley. The best part of Candy was her family. And that's on everything. Love, love, love. Them aunties, the mama, and the baby, for sure. For sure. And that's cool. Everybody ain't sitting around and cracking jokes. Everybody ain't living to be on Def Comedy Jam. Everybody don't want to be funny. And that's cool too. Right. Now all of a sudden, oh, don't talk about Angela Child. Everybody can get it. From the first time I called her line, I was done. I thought I liked her, and you know, from the beginning when I saw him try to help her with her wig, I said, yeah, this is a power couple. Because he was like, hey, yo, what's the name slipping? Go to the bathroom, fix that. I said, oh, I like this. The next thing we know, she went to line on people, and I was done. I said, see, she didn't even give me a whole season to like her. Just right away, just went to line. Immediately. Kelly, I didn't like her from the first scene. Angela, I at least liked Angela up until she started lying. And then calling Shamia Flavor Flav. I was like, yeah, enough of you. When in Rome said, when Mama Joyce said she was going to drag Carmen like the rag she was, yes, too bad she didn't. Okay, I love Joyce. Y'all can't tell me nothing about Joyce. Listen, like y'all, you be standing talking about not too much on Drew, not too much on Kenya, not too much on Phaedra, not too much on Portia. I ain't studying none of them hookers, but y'all ain't finna talk bad about Joyce. Nope. I love Joyce. Y'all can't say nothing about Joyce in here. Love me some Joyce. You know what? I stand corrected. Candy made me laugh. I said she gave me a couple of chuckles, but Candy had me rolling. And y'all remember that scene where Kenya and Sheree was going back and forth about their houses and who gonna finish their house first. It was real childish and funny and stuff. And Kenya gonna try to shade Sheree with that Mama Joyce wig, and Candy was over there eating mine of her business. She said, "Now wait, hey, that's my mama." When I tell you, I screamed. I said, "All right." It was the look on Candy's face. Like, did that heifer just say my? Did she say my mama name? That was funny. That was fun. That was everything. It really was. Brittany, and let me say this. I don't think we can really get them days back, because by the time you bring back the people that gave us those moments, the new fans, the people who, like Brittany say, want to rewrite history, them people, all they gonna do is cry, because they really can't take the OG's version of shading. They can't. Say they all lie to rewrite history when the camera's on and start lying. Yep, that's why I don't like them. You see? We on the same page, Brittany. That's why I don't like them. I get sick of them people with all that lying. One tall girl said, I stopped liking Angela when I looked her up on Fenrir's site and saw her name there for being banned. Yeah, I'm not going to dislike you for that, because I don't know the ins and outs of your business to have a problem with you for that. I don't even know the ins and outs of your case or why they banned you or whatever. I saw people talking about that, and I'm just like, stuff happens. That's business stuff. Now you tell me she around here burning down daycares or, pushing grandmas out of wheelchairs, then that's legit. But disliking somebody about some business stuff or some licensing when we don't know their business, that's a little crazy, sis. I'm going to be honest with you. When when Candy was singing versus Shamari, I was, oh baby, the chuckle deep down in my soul, the chuckle. That's right. Make sure y'all hit the like button, because we finna go in a minute. I was supposed to be in here quick and get out. Ian say the new fans are sensitive, and I'm irritated by them. They all and they're stupid. I'm offending your comment. It's like, have you noticed they all get online and just repeat the same stuff? Whatever one person say, all of them say a different version of that same thing over and over and over. Like, are y'all window lickers? Like, why are y'all doing this? The new fans are too sensitive. Everything is some kind of ist or ism or shaming. Yes. They tried to say body shaming because we talked about Angela's surgery. There ain't no body shaming. That surgery. If it's anything, it's surgery shaming. The Lord ain't gave her that nose. Say the new fans too sensitive. That's true. They can't take jokes or joning no more without whining on social media. They whine about everything. They are unbearable people. No, it is not supposed to be to do no light fraud. No, it's not. No. The fact that people think that there's a justification for waking up and just because you took your first breath start telling a lie, that's crazy. Yeah, I got to go put my bosoms over the burner. So yeah, repeatedly sharing a single thought. Yeah, like there's some kind of weird hive mind from Rick and Morty. Just creepy. That's why they like Drew, because they creepy too. So listen, y'all, we finna get up out of here. That's what we finna do. I was supposed to be in here an hour to talk about this foolishness they got going on and get up out of here. And that ain't what happened. I went to running my mouth with y'all and lost track of time. So as it stands now, we've been in here for 2 hours, 6 minutes, and 55 seconds. So you know what time it is. If you did not hit the like button on the way in, I'm going to hit the like button. On this good channel. All right. Subscribe if you have not subscribed already, because you know we're happy to have you here. And if you want to join the family and put your crown on, there's a join button beneath the video and a membership link in the description box. Now, also in the description box is the link for my book, Little Girl, Big World. This is a survival guide for all of our girls leaving home for the first time. Make sure every little girl in your life has one. We want our daughters safe. Okay, we do not want to create new bang bang sleazies. We don't need no more of them, no more Mia Thorntons. Let's keep our girls safe. Make sure that you guys run past that link for our merchandise store so you can get your crown gear and represent the royal family. We got the link for our Amazon storefront so we can shop together. We got the link for my other book, our dream journal, so you can journal your dreams, keep track of what you're seeing at night. We got the link for my Amazon wish list in case you want to send me more notebooks or pens so I can keep track of what's going on. I appreciate all support. Also, I want to say a quick thank you to A for the super chat. I want to thank my good sis Queen for her super chat. And New Deal, New Me, I want to thank you for your super chat. Thank y'all so much for supporting the stream. So as always, just a quick reminder, this is indeed Thursday. This is our day that we do our random acts of kindness. If you have not done yours, it is not too late. Okay, you got till midnight. Do something sweet for somebody for no reason other than you just want to be a good person. Make sure you do it. Put a smile on somebody's face. So be positive, be productive, encourage someone else, and make sure you encourage yourself. And remember, in case nobody else says it to you, darling, God loves you. I love you. And it ain't nothing you can do about it. I'll talk to you again soon, okay?